Hello you guys, welcome back to Channel Claire. Hope that you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy world. Now this is the recap for episode 11 of the New York reboot. I'm honestly at this point going into episode 11. I feel as if they're really going, I feel like I started off with I was never going to watch this show. I then turned into, oh, let me go ahead and give it a chance. It then went into excitement. Let me see where this is going to go. And then it kind of went into, like, I don't really, the beefs aren't deep. And I mean, not everything has to be super deep. We get enough of that in our daily lives. And we want happy-go-lucky sometimes. But, like, it's just all very shallow what they're fighting about. Some of the personalities I feel like I'm just not connecting with, which is really interesting because who knew that I would connect with the personalities of like older white women who live in New York and are like super fucking affluent. I'm nothing of that, but with the older ladies I did feel like I connected with their personalities in some ways. These ladies, my favorite is Jenna. Just because I think that she is a badass. She is an actual person who has influenced. She is not just an influencer. She has a lot going on. I respect her story. I think that she's just cool. She's cool as shit. So, she's my favorite, and I think I like Uba because, but then again, like, I haven't seen that much of Uba. She's just, like, now been activated, as they like to say, within these last, maybe two, I won't give her three, maybe 2 episodes where she's really kind of snapped back. She was sick for a little, so, like, granted, that's why she was kind of MIA, but so now at season 11, we're seeing more of Uba, and I really like her because she's the voice of reason. Erin, I started off liking, but now I'm just like, girl, I'm really not feeling her at all. Brynn, I find her obnoxious. Some people think it's cute, her little shtick she has. Some people think she's trying to be like Sonia Morgan. I really do think she's trying to do that, but like it's coming off very try-hard and transparent. It's just not Sonia. It was just natural to her. It's a natural, that's just her. Brynn, it seems more forced and more of a put on and more of like a character. And then Sai, I just really can't, like, I just don't connect. Like, I feel like she's just, I just feel like she's kind of rude and like stuck up, and like you really wouldn't think that of someone who has struggled as much as she likes to say that she has, you know? Why are you now this like stuck up person? If you have struggled and you've seen all of this and this, that, and other, you should be more understanding and maybe a little bit more humble. But for some people, it like makes them go the other way of being like super pretentious and like, oh, nah. But like, it's just not a good look. It's not a good look. And she's trying to come off as this cool girl, but at the same time is like super fucking uptight. So it's just not transferring at all and meshing. Justelle, also one of my favorites. I quite enjoy her personality. I just think she's very unbothered. Like, and when she is bothered, she's like real about it, you know what I mean? She doesn't do much of that talking behind their back, and then like she says it to their face. And I really like how she literally was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to be on Watch What Happens Live yesterday. And then she fucking shows up and is sitting in the goddamn audience as Brynn is on doing the absolute most on Watch What Happens Live. Apparently Andy loves it, but which means she'll likely be back next season. But speaking of next season, I'm seeing that this is, I saw on Twitter, there's gonna be 16 episodes. 5 more episodes of this season. I literally am like, how am I going to get through this? Like, it's like, I'm trying to make it interesting to myself, but it's not. I'm pretty sure my mom has stopped watching at this point. Like, I want to stop watching too because I really don't care that much, and I can get all my clips online, but I'm doing it for myself to like keep going with it, and maybe with the hopes that they present something with the finale. I don't know, but it's just been like, like I'm just, I don't know how this group is going to transfer into like the longevity that we've had for the 13 seasons that the OGs gave us. I just don't see that longevity there. Like, the personalities aren't there, the storylines aren't there. Like, is the era of housewives over, where that authentic first, group of housewives we got, we're never going to be able to see that realness and authenticity again? Like, it's just dead, done, whatever. Like, even with, like, I think about shows that, like, Love is Blind, like that first episode, it was really authentic. We got Cameron and Lauren out of that. And then as the seasons have gone on, especially with this Love is Blind season 5, I'm just like, we got a 24-year-old on Love is Blind trying to get married to someone anonymously. Like, did you try? Like, it just seems more contrived, like people just trying to get on here to make a name and like make a career for themselves being like reality, or reality star. Because you can jump and go to different, like, once you get in the reality game, like, you can be on this reality show and this reality show. You can be on Survivor. You can then go to Big Brother. You can, you can do what you do and make your monies. Bachelorette, all them type of shows, they become like celebrities. And I really do think that's what they try to do now on these shows, so that it's not as authentic. And the housewives have become so like less authentic, and it's kind of annoying. And I miss the golden days of the housewives. It's just, I think it's over, and I don't think we're ever going to be able to make that magic again, or Bravo's going to be able to make that magic again, because people have already seen what it can and will do for you if you're on the fucking show, and that's the aim. Versus all these women who started in the beginning, they didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. They were doing it like, okay, like, and it became something, and they grew with it. So yes, we like the shakeups, this, that, and the other, but I really do feel like the nostalgia and the original ladies, I think it would be fine to like keep growing with them as they go throughout their lives. Like, obviously, if your storyline is dead, then just fucking leave or become a friend of. But I don't know if this bringing in of new women who are like fans and have studied the fucking, 13 plus seasons and have chosen their characters and this, that, and the other is gonna fucking work for much longer for the Housewives franchise. I just don't. Or else just turn it into something new. That's why I'm looking more forward to like the Ultimate Girl Trips seasons and episodes, because it's a lot of the different OG women all in one house, all in one location, and they're from all different franchises, and they're the older women who we know and have grown to love, and we know their beef, and we know they're this, that, and another. And it's interesting to put these women that we already know from different franchises in together. It's interesting as hell. So like, I'm more excited for that, and they need to pump them out a little bit faster, because damn, like, I think they've done 3, maybe 4 now, but I'm looking forward to the next one, so Bravo, get it together. But I just think they definitely have something with that to keep moving forward with the Housewives, because this shit. And then even with like Atlanta, they were talking about, oh, they're gonna reboot Atlanta, but like, with whom? Like, with whom? I just, you can't get rid of all of them. I thought that maybe it would work with the New York Housewives. They're just not bringing it. It's just not it. It's just not it. But I'm gonna watch this fucking episode still. I'm gonna still let you know what the fuck I think. But I just had to get that off my chest, because I couldn't be fake any longer about this shit, because I'm just like, it's just not like, it's not giving what it's supposed to have gave at all. So rant over. Let's get into the episode. Okay, so last we left off, Uba had snatched the glasses off of Aaron's face, which honestly, If I'm being real, knowing myself, if I'm in a situation, like we can talk all day long, but if I'm in a situation and you snatch the glasses off of my literal face, we're 100%, knowing myself, going to have an issue. Like, so as much as I like Uba and enjoy her voice of reason in this moment, she did the most. I understand she's upset about her whole phone situation and how Aaron was like, don't say my name, like she's bad and shit. But don't put your hands on people and or, you know, but the thing is, Aaron did touch her shit. But still, don't snatch things off of people's face. Like, that is like, because now you're invading my personal space. Like, you're in my, like, so then, like, I can't control what might happen in trying to protect myself, is what I'm saying. So, Uba is like, you had my mother effing phone. So we going right back into them fussing. Oh, Uba said you're not gonna be wearing your glasses. Uba said I'm gonna hold your glasses for 45 minutes since you had my phone for 45 minutes. An eye for an eye. Oh my God. It's not okay. Sai was very rude. Well, you know about rude. You know about rude, Sai.
Worst conflict I've ever had in my life.
Erin said this situation with Uba was the worst conflict she's ever had in her life. Well, my goodness. At the age of what, 35? Uba in this situation? Really? You've had a very charmed, blessed life. So I don't understand why earlier you were trying to go off at fucking Giselle, acting like she was all pampered and this, that, and other, not being real about her upbringing, along with fucking Sai. Like, you've had it real good if this is the biggest conflict you've had in your life is with Uba in this moment. No. In your 35 years, no. No.
I have no idea what's going on with her. And I didn't even know she had this side. That's exactly.
Don't fuck with her. Sometimes you have to let people know off the bat. Don't fuck with me. You gotta let them know one time and they won't fucking do it again. So I bet Aaron won't do it again. And now you know. Don't fuck with Uba in that way. Don't touch her shit. You get it? You got it. Like, I promise you she won't do it again. If she does it again, I feel like she has full reign. Not Jenna going over and asking Uba for her sunglasses. Uba's like, no. Honestly, Jenna, please just go to your room and get her a pair of probably the 100 sunglasses you brought and just give her one. Because no.
Because when you yell, you better lose. But when you're real, you cannot fix.
Honestly, Aaron, I would have been so motherfucker. I would have just went right back to my room, put another shades on, walked back down, got in the car and been like, I'm bothered, like, and going about your fucking business. Like, I love Uba. Call the shit out. Call the shit out. Don't be coming for fucking Uba because of her situation with Aaron when you've been going back and forth with Aaron all motherfucking season with this petty shit. Like, let's not, Bryn, try to act like you've had nothing in this mess. So do we have another exaggerated story from Bryn about the tampon in her butthole, and that was her embarrassing story? Similar to like her going to the fertility people and them saying, you know, you need to pick somebody right now. So she's scrolling through her phone, like who's going to like do her eggs with her. Because they're asking like, how big is your butthole? Like, how do you not know? You know, so they're questioning her story because I feel like She really does put on. I feel like Bryn puts on. So it's not hard to believe that she embellishes some stories to make it sound more interesting. Like, I don't feel like that's hard to believe. Okay, so the timer goes off. They're at this bar having drinks and doing the thing. Sai gets behind the bars, doing the shots. Giselle is forgotten by the bartender. She's like, damn, do I blend into the table? While Sai is doing her thing, what I definitely see about Bryn, because there was this like awkward moment like at the end, and it happened real quick, but it was kind of like really fucking cringe. Because you could see Sai doing her thing. Apparently she had bartended in the city for 10 years, so she knows what the fuck she's doing. It comes natural, I'm sure, when you get behind a bar after doing it that many years. So she's showing off, rightfully so. And then after Sai's done, Bryn's like, you want to see my old job? And it's just me getting on the table, dancing like this. And like everyone's like, literally nobody says anything. They just like look at her like, and she's like looks down. And it's just like super, it's just like, why try to take that moment away from Sai? Like, it just wasn't about you. Like, I don't even like Sai, but like that, but like, why take that moment away from Sai and try to act like, oh, let me show you my old job, me dancing on a table, like trying to again like make that super sexy, like whatever the hell persona she wants to have. And I'm just like, it's too much. You want the attention, even when the attention is clearly rightfully on somebody else. You want to then revert it back to you because you can't stand that other person had the attention. And in that moment I was like, oh, that's kind of cringe. That's kind of cringe, Bryn. That is. So Uba gives Erin back her glasses, and Erin puts them back on her face immediately. But my thing is just like, she's like, oh, you need to tell, like, why not next time just be an adult and tell me what you're feeling? And come to me as a friend. And Uba's like, don't tell me what to do. Just off the bat, don't tell me what to do. She's like not having it. So we'll see.
Tell me what to do. I'm not your kid. I want to sit down and watch.
Am I your kid? You just grabbed the sunglasses off my face.
Guys, let's not do it.
You took her phone like a punishment, like you would take a phone from a child when they get in trouble. I mean,
By calling me a spoiled brat.
You are. You are. And you abuse this girl. Why do you spoil something like
ooh,
That whole situation with the restaurant and how that felt.
Uba is spilling all the tea now. She's like fucking pissed. She's like, don't even fucking start with me, Erin. You are over here talking about Bryn, calling her a fucking social climber. She is just like putting it all out there. Don't start with Uba. She's already fucking told you don't start with her. Don't tell her what to do. She's been cool up to episode 11. I wonder what her sign is, because I feel like that's me. I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. But then when you fuck with me, it's a problem. Like, and then people want to be like, oh, no. Like, because she was fine. Like, just let it be. Just let it fucking be.
Very, to me, like ladder climbing.
You don't have to climb here. You're gonna get. I'm not.
Bryn, you don't have to climb if you're already on the top. Girl.
With that whole, the plastic surgery on your ankle. You know that.
I didn't know that.
I told you.
No.
Now Bryn is pissed at Erin. LOL. Now Uba has literally directed this whole thing over to Bryn now. And Bryn and Erin yet again are going to have a tit for tat situation. Oh my god. And then what does Erin do? Get up and leave. Yet again, just like she did in their little wreath making thing. She didn't like what was being said, got too hot in the kitchen, she got up and left. And I don't like a housewife that gets up and leaves. I just don't. You have to sit there and deal with the shit, be in the shit, whatever. I don't like that. I don't like this. Second time she's done that, and it's only episode 11. Sai gets it. She said Uba is just not one to mess with. Like, once you get her hot, it's just a wrap. And some people are like that, because swear to God, Uba has been cool for 10 episodes. don't fuck with her. She was minding her business. Minding her business. So apparently, so Uba calls Erin's glasses plastic from Canal Street. So she don't know why she's pressed anyway. And I'm just like, I will wear some plastic glasses from Canal Street. And Dangle and Justel and Brent are sitting there thinking that's a low blow. But I'm also not in their tax bracket. So for me, plastic Canal Street is just fine. I will wear a fake bag. I will wear a fake sunglasses. I don't care. And I think it's fun. Like, me and my mom have gone up in the fucking back rooms and shit, gotten in the cars, behind the Yes, she taught me young. Real young. Now Erin is pissy because only Jenna went over to check on her when she walked away and stormed away from the table. And now she's pissed nobody else has come over and everybody else is having fun, playing limbo and shit. But it's like, girl, they're on vacation. You got up and left. Why do they need to run after you? Uba doesn't like you, so why should she run after you? Giselle, you just talked about her fucking situation and her not being real about her upbringing. And fucking Bryn, you called her a goddamn social climber. So why are they gonna come over and check on you? No, they're just not going to do it because you have been talking shit and doing wrong to them as well, Erin. And that's fucking right. So then the only person that did go over to fucking help, what's her face, Erin, was Jenna, and they just played the replay of when Erin went over to goddamn everybody and told the real reason why Jenna didn't want to fly with them is because she didn't feel like riding in coach with the rest of them. But Jenna was the only one who went over to go check on her. So she has talked about everybody in that fucking group. Everybody. I think, yeah, pretty much. So Erin, you need to watch back. This reunion is gonna be real interesting for quite a few. It's gonna be interesting for Erin. It's gonna be interesting for it's gonna be interesting for all of them. But I think it's gonna be real interesting for Erin. Uma is cutthroat. Oh my gosh, she said, I hope her Uber breaks down because now Uber is like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm.
So automatic, they think you have that thing of black thing.
I don't know with that.
I am done with this narrative. Black women are angry. We are
Yes, Uber.
and nothing.
But it doesn't give anyone the right to be in someone's face.
Guess what? She was all
I
my
don't
face.
don't want to hear about this conversation anymore.
Don't jump in because when you jump in,
That's true.
you want to break you too.
Ooh. Side back down.
Black women get
Back
upset,
down.
take it upon themselves to think that it's this angry black woman mentality when you're just showing
You're showing
just like
emotion,
every other woman.
exactly.
However, I just don't think it plays out into this situation.
I get it. Let's not have this conversation.
Yeah, cool. Don't jump in.
We're not going to talk about it. Cool.
Don't jump inside.
Put it to rest. And
Got put in her fucking place.
And I was just going to find her not there.
I took a dinghy. Find a local fisherman. Hey guys, are you busy today?
Jackson, that was so funny.
You guys, I'm funny.
I don't know.
Sometimes.
I don't know what these ladies. I don't know. I don't like that Erin keeps leaving. She should be here having the conversation.
I'm the most loyal person. You tell me something, I'm never gonna throw you under the bus.
That was crazy.
Giselle says she's super loyal.
Is that hers? Yes, she left. Can I have it? Sure. Thank you.
So Erin is the shit talker of the entire group. And so Uba and Bryn and Jusilla are in a car, and they're like, yeah, she talks mad shit about you. And she's like, I am fucking making a list. Yes, that's what they're saying, that your story is not right. Erin. She has bullet points about Erin and her fucking bullshit. And whole time, It is Aaron is the one talking and posturing all around the ladies and talking shit behind everybody's back. I want to see the bullet printed list. Ooh. Oh, that's valid.
Tell me that I used to be catered to? No one and nothing has catered to me.
Okay.
When someone rubs me the wrong way, I start making a checklist. If you rub me the wrong way once, it's mental. Twice, it's on my phone.
I love that. Oh my god. Oh my god. A girl's note app on her phone is really a sight to behold, because I have gone in on people on my fucking note apps. So I can like imagine, she is like, you know, you screw me over one time, that's a mental checklist in my head, but as soon as you do it again, I'm starting to write that shit down, because now you're making a fucking pattern. And I need to remember this shit for prosperity. But I just think I like Giselle. I really do like Giselle. She did get one of the first seats, I believe, Giselle and Aaron. I believe. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. But again, we still got 5 fucking episodes. I can't believe there's 16 episodes in this season. That's ridiculous. But Uba, Bryn, and Giselle are calling themselves Team Uba. Against Erin, obviously, who is back in the house by herself. So it kind of feels like there's going to be a culmination of things probably at their, you know, ending dinner. This is the last night of their vacation. So we'll see. But I definitely like seeing these different sides to Uba. You know, one of those, the quiet ones are the ones you have to worry about. I know. So, you really like, cause she's been chill for 10 episodes. 10 episodes. And it's crazy how as soon as Brandon found out about Aaron calling her a social climber, she was like, oh, really, bitch? And she hasn't been feeling her. And then Giselle obviously has her issues. So it's really just Sai and Jenna who are neutral. That's it at this point. Lord. So now they're telling Sai and Jenna about Giselle's list about Aaron, of all the fucked up shit she's done. So of course one of them are going to tell Aaron, and Aaron's gonna be like, oh my god, you have a list about me? Oh my god. All dramatic. You know what? I love that Uba apologized to the staff about how she left the house. She was like, I apologize for how I left this house, but everything is fine now. And that is just so, I love that. I love that she did that, quite honestly. But then Aaron pops in and is like, Uba, can we talk? So they're about to go fucking chat. Uba left her fucking phone in the car again. They need to squash this. I love Giselle's Prada glasses. Oh my god. Well, Brent, you did flirt with Aaron's husband. Period. Period, point blank. Because you did. Like, you did. And I really can't wait for that point at the reunion and when they play that back. Because you did. Oh. Erin is in all the shit. So now that she has semi-squashed the shit with Uba, but not really, because they really just ended with Uba saying, fuck this, I don't want to talk to you anymore because my phone is lost. She goes right into getting into the hot tub and beefing with fucking Bryn. Why? Hold up. I need to find the seat in the chart again. Let me look at that, because why would Aaron not be first chair? Hold on. Okay, it is Giselle and Aaron as first chairs. Appropriate. I feel like before getting to this episode, I was kind of like, huh? I think I was questioning that, but like now I definitely see the reasoning behind those selections.
The last night
So now
Very, like,
Aaron and Bryn are in it.
my turn.
Can we get over that though? Like, I thought we married them.
It's not a good look to think that you're flirting with this.
I know, baby, and I'm sorry.
But you were, Bryn. She was flirting with Abe. Like, oh my God. And now Giselle is getting in on there too. They getting in there with Aaron. Getting all their little kicks in. Uba, Bryn, Giselle on her ass.
Someone doesn't want to go to the meeting. So someone did you use you accuse them of being a social climber? I felt like you don't want to go to the meeting, like you want rather go to.
It was pretentious as fuck.
Sounds a little social climber.
To say, what do you look like going to catch? Like, we had no clue who you were prior to this.
An interesting part of the Hamptons.
Can you please not like turn on me like this? Yeah, but to find out today that you called me for social
Oh
climber
no.
months ago. Someone doesn't want to go to the meeting. So someone did you use you accuse them of being a social climber? I felt like you don't want to go to the meeting, like you want rather go to.
Does it not? Maybe
It sounds a little social climber.
it is a social climber.
Oh Lord.
Oh, which part of the Hamptons are you in?
An interesting part of the Hamptons. South is kind of where it's at, but this is good too.
It was social climber. Yes, I will admit it.
We resolved it. Why are you bringing this up now? Because she's riling.
No, don't tell me.
Oh.
Don't tell me to be quiet.
So now Aaron goes like this to to Uba and says, be quiet. So now Uba gets the fuck up and is like, bitch. Oh! Did Aaron just yell at Uba to say shut up and called her a bitch? Called her a bitch? I'm like really trying to make this so much more than it is. It's so not. But anyway. Aaron called Uba a bitch. Somehow, I think I saw somewhere on Twitter where someone asked Aaron on her IG what's her relationship with Uba like now. And she said that they're friends, they're on good terms, she loves her, yada 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 blasey. So I guess something happens between now, here, then, and the reunion where they got their shit together. But I'm just like, okay. Okay. That's true. Uba said, look, look, hold up. She's mad at you, talking about Giselle. Brandon mad at you, talking about Brent. And I'm mad at you, Uba. And we also heard from Sai that she had beef with their mutual friends. Aaron did. So it seems as if Aaron is the common denominator. Now, if we didn't know what was happening in the background and all like this little things, like I really feel like she's like inserted herself into these issues. This could feel like an ambush, like Sai is about to say or whatever. It could feel like that, and I don't necessarily like that, someone like one person being ganged up on. But it's interesting how up to this point, Sai or Jenna hadn't said anything. Now they're just saying something. They're letting her fucking have it. They're really just like, I'm gonna sit over here. Aaron's like, you're abusing me. What do you want from me? Girl, you a grown ass woman. Shut the fuck up. Like, stand up, please. And if you walk away again, now she's sitting here fucking crying and shit. It's too much. It's too much. It is an ambush, but it's just too much. Okay, so Uba and Aaron have squashed their beef. They went over, had a side conversation. Uba apologizes for pretty much snatching the glasses off of her face, because we all know that is like fighting us. You know, in real life, you would want to fucking tussle. So Uba apologized for that and for keeping the glasses for 45 minutes. So they're moving the fuck on, which probably means Giselle and Bryn will follow in the same footsteps and move on for at least tonight, this night, for the last night in Anguilla. And now they're hugging, so you know how that goes. First of all, Sai is just relaying the details of Sai's little checklist completely wrong. She's making it seem like Giselle has a list of all the ladies that she's like checking off twice and all the shit that they've ever said so she can use it at a later time. That was never what it was. She said when someone rubs her wrong, if you fuck with her once, that's mental. You fuck with her twice, she starts making a list. And she talked about Aaron. She did not say that about everybody. Sigh. Ugh. So that was that. They all ended on a semi-okay note, asking about each other's favorite outfits. I noticed that Aaron and Sai didn't get a say on, favorite outfits, but everybody else went around and did theirs, and I guess they're on good terms. And they took a little group photo because Sai's daughter was having a sleepover, so they took a picture of each other. So, yeah. I am really concerned about the longevity of this group. I just don't know if they're gonna have it. But for the sake of it, I will finish the season. Like, I'm telling myself I'm going to finish the season. So I will see you next week for the recap of the Real Housewives of New York Reboot. Episode 12. Bye.